So good day everyone. So for today's video is all about chapter 5 curriculum development, reform and enhancement. In this video we are going to discuss also the gearing up for the future curriculum reform. So first, what do we mean when we say reform and enhancement? So according to Merriam-Webster, reform means to form again, and enhancement means increase the value and quality. So in general, effective implementation of curriculum enhancement requires the development of content, and curriculum effectively depends on the system or program that school implements. So the goal of a successful educational program and effective curriculum development should meet the needs and the current demands of the society. So most important person in the curriculum implementation process is the teacher. The teacher are the central to any curriculum development. So and also the teacher are being the implementer or part of the last stage of curriculum development process. And also the teacher involvement as a center of curriculum development leads to effective achievement of educational reform. So no curriculum will be perfect. Curriculum development should be viewed as a process. So yun. Next, the desired learning outcome in this chapter is to gain comprehensive understanding of K-12 basic education curriculum reform. So next, in this module brings you to the some curricular developments and reform and enhancement. As the Philippine education braces itself with ASEAN and the rest of the world, there is a need to embark on the enhancement and reforms in the curriculum. As the curriculum knower, designer, implementer, and evaluate, substantial knowledge of some of these reforms is necessary. Introduction. The basic education curriculum of the country was enhanced with the implementation of K-12 curriculum. The K-12 program covers kindergarten and 12 years of basic education, 6 years of elementary education, 4 years of junior high school, and 2 years of senior high school to provide sufficient time for mastery of concepts, skills, develop lifelong learners, and prepare graduates for tertiary education, middle-level skills development, employment, and entrepreneurship. Implementation of K-12 curriculum is expected to contribute to the country's development in a various forms. It is believed to be necessary to improve the quality of our education, and which is critical to our progress as a nation. One of the features of K-12 curriculum is the requirement to equip every graduate with the following skills: information, media, and technology skills, learning and innovation skills, effective communication skills, and life and career skills. Lesson 6.1: Reform for Basic Education Curriculum. Curriculum designer need to enhance the curriculum and propose curricular innovation to respond to the changing educational landscape in the country as well as in other parts of the globe. It is the most necessary that as a future curricularist and as a teacher should be familiar with what's happening and will happen in our curriculum. So there is no substitute for being ready and informed. Curriculum designer need to enhance the recommended curriculum and propose curricular innovation to respond to the changing landscape in education regionally and globally. So are you aware of the some curriculum reform in the Philippines and the other countries? So according to the Republic Act 10533, or otherwise known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, so is the latest educational reform in the Philippines, in the Philippine education, signed into law by President Benigno Aquino III last May 15, 2013. So it is an act enhancing the Philippine basic education system, strengthening its curriculum and increase the number of years of basic education, appropriating funds, therefore, and the other purposes. The Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, popularly known as the K-12, includes 1 year of kindergarten education, 6 years of elementary education, and 6 years of secondary education. So this secondary education includes the 4 years of junior high school and the 2 years of senior high school. With a K-12, the existing 10 years of basic education is increased to 12 years with kindergarten education as the prerequisite to entry in grade 1. So why K-12?
This coming school year, the first batch of students will graduate from junior high school to senior high school under the new K-12 system. However, not everybody is welcoming of this change. It may be daunting, but with some education of our own, we may begin to see the K-12 in a positive light. So, what is the K-12? Currently, the Philippines is one of only 3 countries in the world with a 10-year pre-university educational plan. The K-12 aims to add 2 years to secondary education so that our graduates may be recognized globally. At 5 years old, it is mandatory for children to attend kindergarten before moving on to 6 years of primary education, 4 years of junior high school, and 2 years of senior high school. This new curriculum gives students the chance to choose among 3 tracks and undergo immersion, which provides relevant exposure and actual experience in their chosen track. In mind, we are able to see why the system will be beneficial to our country. Students of the new system will graduate at the age of 18 and will be ready for employment, entrepreneurship, middle-level skills development, and higher education upon graduation depending on which strand they choose. For example, the academic track prepares students who want to take up further studies in college. This deals with broad and general subjects. The sports and arts track nurtures, trains, and guides students to become future artists and athletes. And finally, the TVET track teaches and sharpens the skills of students based on their chosen discipline. They have the freedom to choose from a wide range of specialization, such as home economics, agri-fishery, industrial arts, and IT. Upon the completion of the K-12 system, students receive a national certificate which will make it easier for them to find jobs. The K-12 system is a change we should embrace as it is a step towards progress in the Philippine educational system. Students are encouraged to create their own opportunities to help them reach their goals and achieve their dreams.
So, why K-12? K-12 makes the Philippine education system at par with the educational standard of 12 years basic education, thereby contributing to the better educated society capable of pursuing productive employment, entrepreneurship, or the higher education studies. After going through kindergarten, elementary, junior high school, and the specialized senior high school program, every K-12 graduate is ready to to go into different path higher education, middle level skills development, employment, entrepreneurship. So the K-12 graduates are also expected to equip with the 21st century skills like information, media and technology skills, learning and innovation skills, and effective communication skills, and life and career skills. So the Philippine education system had undergone a major transformation in the last 4 years. So this is a major renovation in the existing number of years in both educational and instructional time. The implementation of K-12 is perhaps one of the biggest change that shaken the whole Philippine education system. With the move, there are many flaws identified that hinders us from becoming even more competitive globally. The implementation of K-12 plans in the Philippine basic education curriculum will elevate the Philippine education to the next level. Because of some countries internationally and globally have the standard basic education of 12 years, therefore this reform and change is necessary for us to follow. So this will provide students with sufficient instructional time for various subjects where they can apply their knowledge, skills, and abilities. So that's all from my report. So thank you for your listening.